Hey, what's up, guys? Steve here. And today we're going to take a look at the 50 highest selling 1990s baseball cards from the Fanatics weekly auction that ended on June 15th. And we'll kick today's list off at number 50 with this 1997 Skybox EX 2000 Ken Griffey Jr., card number 40. This was an SGC 9 that received 16 bids, and it sold for $43.20. Up next at number 49 is this 1999 Bowman's Best David Justice Refractor, card number 3. Serial numbered out of 400, this refractor was in an SGC 9 that received 14 bids, and it also sold for $43.20. Coming in at number 48 is this 1998 Bowman's Best David Ortiz, card number 173. This second year Ortiz was in a PSA 10 that received 15 bids, and it sold for just short of $50. We're headed to the junk wax era at number 47 with this 1990 Fleer Update Frank Thomas Rookie Auto, card number U87. This PSA DNA authenticated auto received 11 bids, and it sold for $50.40. Up next at number 46 is this 1997 Flair Showcase Legacy Collection Row 1 Paul O'Neill, card number 121. Serial numbered out of 100, this Row 1 was in a PSA 8 that received 17 bids, and it sold for $51.60. Coming in at number 45 is this 1994 Nabisco All-Star Legends Bob Gibson auto. This was a PSA 9 with the 10 grade for the auto that received 19 bids, and it sold for $52.80. Kids back at number 44 with this 1995 Stadium Club Ringleaders Ken Griffey Jr., card number RL14. This was a BGS 9 that received 16 bids, and it sold for $54. Coming in at number 43 is this 1998 Flair Showcase Legacy Collection Row 1 Gary Sheffield, card number 68. Serial numbered out of 100, this Row 1 was in a PSA 8 that received 20 bids, and it also sold for $54 even. Next at number 42 is this 1991 Fleer Provisions Bo Jackson, card number 5. This was a PSA 9 that received 14 bids, and it sold for $55.20. Coming in at number 41 is this 1994 Nabisco All-Star Legends Frank Robinson auto. This was a PSA 9 with the 10 grade for the auto that received 16 bids, and it sold for $56.40. And we welcome a newcomer to the list to kick off the top 40 with this 1990 Topps Tiffany Ryan Sandberg, card number 398. This was a PSA 10 that received 7 bids, and it sold for $60. Up next at number 39 is this 1991 Upper Deck Michael Jordan Rookie, card number SP1. This was a PSA 9 that received 15 bids, and it sold for $60. Headed back to the mid-1990s at number 38 with this 1995 Pinnacle Swingmen Artist Proof Ken Griffey Jr., card number 304. This was an SGC 9 that received 25 bids, and it also sold for $60 even. Coming in at number 37 is this 1997 Skybox EX 2000 A Cut Above Manny Ramirez, card number 8. This die-cut insert was in a BGS 7.5 that received 13 bids, and it sold for $62.40. Up next at number 36 is this 1994 Upper Deck Alex Rodriguez rookie auto, card number 24. This auto that was authenticated by Beckett received 18 bids, and it sold for $72 even. That back-to-back appearances for A-Rod at number 35 with this 1994 Upper Deck Alex Rodriguez rookie auto, card number 298. This was a PSA 9 that received 22 bids, and it sold for $74.40. Up next at number 34 is this 1994 Flair Ken Griffey Jr., card number 103. This was a PSA 10 that received 28 bids, and it sold for $79.20. Coming in at number 33 is this 1995 Pacific Gold Prisms Ken Griffey Jr., card number 21. This was a PSA 9 that received 19 bids, and it also sold for just short of $80. Up next at number 32 is this 1993 SP Derek Jeter rookie, card number 279. This foiled rookie was in a BGS 7 that received 31 bids, and it sold for $91.20. Coming in at number 31 is this 1994 SP Alex Rodriguez rookie auto, card number 15. This foil rookie auto that was authenticated by Beckett received 22 bids, and it sold for $93.60. And the kids back to kick off the top 30 with this 1997 Ultra Ken Griffey Jr. Thunderclap, card number 8. This insert was in a BGS 8 that received 17 bids, and it sold for just short of $100. Up next at number 29 is this 1999 Topps All Topps Derek Jeter Mystery Finest Refractor, card number M9. This refractor was in a PSA 10 that received 12 bids, and it sold for $105.60. Coming in at number 28 is this 1997 Flair Showcase Legacy Collection Row 2 Manny Ramirez, card number 33. This Row 2 Man Ram was in a BGS 8.5 that received 23 bids, and it sold for $108. Mr. Padre makes his first appearance on today's list at number 27 with this 1990 Upper Deck Tony Gwynn auto, card number 344. This PSA DNA authenticated auto received 26 bids, and it sold for $108. Up next at number 26 is this 1995 Pinnacle Museum Collection Ken Griffey Jr., card number 128. This was a BGS 8 that received 16 bids, and it sold for $117.60. Coming in at number 25 is this 1999 Topps Chrome Barry Bonds Refractor, card number 395. This refractor was in a PSA 8 that received 17 bids, and it sold for $126. Up next at number 24 is this 1990 Leaf Sammy Sosa Rookie Auto, card number 220. This card that was authenticated by Beckett, given a 10 grade for the auto, received 48 bids, and it sold for $132. Make that 3 straight newcomers to the list at number 23 with this 1990 Upper Deck Mike Schmidt auto, card number 20. This was a PSA authenticated auto that received 18 bids, and it sold for $138. Up next at number 22 is this 1997 Skybox EX 2000 Derek Jeter, card number 33. This was a CGC 10 that received 30 bids, and it sold for $144. Coming in at number 21 is this 1997 Ultra Home Run Kings Ken Griffey Jr., card number 4. This was a PSA 9 that received 38 bids, and it sold for $144. And we're headed back to the junk wax era to kick off the top 20 with this 1992 Donruss Elite Ken Griffey Jr., card number 13. This was a PSA 6 that received 22 bids, and it also sold for $144. Up next at number 19 is this 1990 Topps 89 Major League Debut Ken Griffey Jr., card number 46. This was a PSA 10 that received 20 bids, and it sold for $150. Make that 4 straight appearances for the kid at number 18 with this 1998 Pacific Paramount Platinum Blue Ken Griffey Jr., card number 87. This parallel was in a PSA 8 that received 27 bids, and it sold for $156. Up next at number 17 is this 1996 Leaf Signature Series Silver Mariano Rivera auto. This was an SGC 8.5 that received 25 bids, and it sold for $162. Coming in at number 16 is this 1998 Bowman Certified Blue David Ortiz auto, card number 4. This was a BGS 9 with a 10 grade for the auto that received 12 bids, and it also sold for $162. Up next at number 15 is this 1999 SP Top Prospects Michael Jordan, card number R7. This was a PSA 10 that received 21 bids, and it sold for $174. Headed back to the mid-1990s at number 14 with this 1994 Signature Rookies Derek Jeter auto, card number 35. This was a PSA 8 with a 10 grade for the auto that received 25 bids, and it sold for $222. We welcome a newcomer to the list at number 13 with this 1998 Finest Juan Gonzalez Refractor, card number C9. Serial numbered out of 75, this refractor was in a PSA 10 that received 32 bids, and it sold for $312. Up next at number 12 is this 1990 Score Bo Jackson, card number 697. This was a PSA 10 that received 22 bids, and it sold for $384. Coming in at number 11 is this 1997 Elite Passing the Torch featuring Cal Ripken Jr. and Alex Rodriguez, card number 3. This auto was in a CGC authenticated slab that received 15 bids, and it sold for $420. And kicking off the top 10 of today's list is this 1997 Flair Showcase Diamond Cuts Ken Griffey Jr., card number 5. This was a PSA 10 that received 23 bids, and it sold for just over $500. Up next at number 9 is this 1999 Metal Universe Ken Griffey Jr. Lynchpins, card number 4. This was a PSA 8 that received 19 bids, and it sold for $528. Coming in at number 8 is this 1999 UD Choice StarQuest Gold Frank Thomas, card number SQ17. Serial numbered out of 100, this Big Hurt was in a PSA 6 that received 26 bids, and it sold for $660. Up next at number 7 is this 1999 Topps Gold Label Class 3 Kurt Schilling, card number 51. This 1 of 1 was in a PSA 10 that received 26 bids, and it sold for $690. Coming in at number 6 is this 1997 Topps Chrome Ken Griffey Jr. Refractor, card number 101. This refractor was in a PSA 9 that received 37 bids, and it sold for $1,200. Alright guys, and before we get to the top 5, I did pull aside 6 quick bonus cards to share with you today. We'll kick things off with a couple of players that missed the top 50. Starting off with this 1992 Skybox AA San Antonio Missions Mike Piazza, card number 251. This was a PSA 10 that received 13 bids, and it sold for just over $40. For another player missing the top 50, we get this 1996 Bowman's Best Annie Pettit Refractor, card number 24. This was a PSA 9 that received 15 bids, and it sold for $33.60. Up next is this 1993 Upper Deck Derek Jeter rookie, card number 449. This rookie was in a PSA 9 that received 10 bids, and it sold for $31.20. For our 4th bonus card, I ran across this 1992 Donruss Elite Tony Gwynn, card number 14. This card that was authenticated by NBA received 7 bids, and it also sold for $31.20. For another Hall of Famer that missed the top 50, we get this 1990 Score George Brett, card number 140. This was a PSA 10 that received 6 bids, and it sold for $25.20. And for our 6th and final bonus card, we get this classic 1991 Score Bow Breaker, card number 773. This Bo Jackson was in an SGC 9 that received 6 bids, and it sold for $22.80. And kicking off the top 5 of today's list is this 1998 Pinnacle Big Bang Seasonal Outburst Alex Rodriguez, card number 5. Serial numbered out of only 23. This was a PSA 10 that received 46 bids, and it sold for $2,130. Up next at number 4 is this 1997 Pinnacle Certified Team Mirror Gold Alex Rodriguez, card number 5. Serial numbered out of only 25, this A-Rod was in a PSA 9 that received 19 bids, and it sold for $2,880. Up next at number 3 is this 1996 Select Certified Mirror Gold Roger Clemens, card number 8. This was a PSA 9 that received 40 bids, and it sold for $3,000 even. Up next at number 2 is this 1999 Fleer Brilliance 24 karat gold Sammy Sosa, card number 66TG. Serial numbered out of only 24, this was a PSA 8 that received 52 bids, and it sold for $4,440. And we welcome a newcomer to the list to top things off at number 1 with this 1998 Skybox EX 2001 Essential Credentials Now Andrew Jones, card number 18. This was a BGS 9.5 that received 83 bids, and it sold for $5,160. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.